Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test server and Joan of Arc is going to be up in a little bit, guys. We're going to check out the trials today, but she is an absolute amazing dimensional buffer. So right here, guys, the Bountiful trials. We broke down her skills and abilities, which we'll do after the trials. Let's go ahead and begin these. Make sure you do come in here and you do run the guild trials, guys. Now this gives you free diamonds out of here. If you're in a guild that actually participate in the second stage, you can get a couple hundred more diamonds out of here, which is absolutely, guys, the collective effort of the diamonds you get in here. Moving over to our right, guys, this is going to be the first lineup. Now within here, they do run her kind of back line in here. So we have Tresnar and we do have Thisu. Interesting combination in here. We have Lorzen in here, and then we do have a star. So this is the first team that we're going to be running in here. I'm going to turn it on 2x speed because I want to see her work. So she charges forward, guys, right to the back line. You can see the banner is planted. So not even 10 seconds in the battle, the banner of Joan of Arc or the standard is put right into the back, giving a very, very big buff to the entire team, which is the reason I feel like she is going to be absolutely amazing. I think she is going to be a really good hero. I can see her being in a lot of different formations. We moved over to the left side because this will actually keep the same formation in here. Going against Kelthar, going against a couple. And you can see right there, guys, even though there was no one on the enemy side, she did that charge in its entirety. So she will push back to the enemy side to get that banner planted right in the back, which again is a pretty cool feature because that will do the AoE damage to the entire battlefield. Even though she's not doing the most damage, guys, does have a little bit of healing in there. But again, the buffing that she provides does not really count for much within these situations. So this one, we're going to move her to the position 2. We're going to put Oku in this one. We're going with Athalia in this one, Scrag, and then, of course, we're going to go with Saurus, guys. Very interesting backline. But remember, Oku is going enemy side. We have Joan going enemy side. We have Scrag going enemy side. Athalia enemy side. And then, of course, Saurus will follow right over. Now, going on the enemy side provides the buffs. So Scrag will provide the buffs. And there she goes. Set up the banner rate on the enemy side. So with Scrag over here, Joan over here, and everybody else, guys, they're getting all of those massive buffs that Scrag puts up. So this hero and Joan for the invade team is going to be very interesting to see. I think she is definitely going to have a place when it comes to formations like this. Even if you think Oku in the formation, even if you think Mishka in the formation, they are heroes that are going to go and continue to move right to that enemy side. There's the big push through from Joan. And you can see the banners kind of stopped once she hits a wall, which of course here was Brutus's immunity, pushes it a little bit further, and it is almost, boom, completely planted on the enemy side, which means the buffs are going to be strong here. I want to see how this is going to work when it comes to the boss fights. I think it's going to be interesting. And look at that, guys, 3.54 from Oku. A lot of players have said that when you buff him up, especially with Screg's buffs, he will do incredibly well. I think as a hero, a lot of players kind of overlook just because he came amidst a lot of other good heroes out there. Now this one, we do Scrag. I think it's Skarath and Scrag. We're going to do Leonardo in here and Antandra. So again, gonna pull them together, going to go enemy side with this formation, guys. Interesting to see. I love her charge. You can just see the banner that charges with her on the top and the bottom. Right there, 100% she hit the other side, putting everyone together on this enemy side. Skarath keeping them together. And of course, the big damage boost up there from Leonardo and Joan of Arc, of course, boosting up the damage. Look at that, 3.84 million from Scrag. Very, very interesting to see the damage that they're putting out there, guys. And again, boss fights is what I really want to see her in. I'm hoping she can find a place. This formation stays the exact same. And again, she pushes straight to that enemy side, guys. Boom, hits the other side, drops the banner, and there we go. We have the banner, the buffs of the banner, the entire battle. Very, very cool abilities, guys. Absolutely, I like her abilities. That'll give us our free copy. And of course, guys, the exchange event for her is up, or it's going to be actually up today. So if you want to purchase her, guys, it's $50. If not, you have to wait. I believe it's a total of like 53 days till you can get Joan of Arc, guys, and build her out. I know over on the YouTube account, we're absolutely going to pick her up, guys. I don't want to spend the resources to get her. But if you look, we'll run through the skills and abilities. Has a lot of passive abilities, which I like. I believe 3 of the 4 are completely passive abilities. Reducing the damage taken, which of course deals with level deficiencies and survivability. Immune to knockbacks, which I like. Gives a protection value up to 100% of her health. And then of course gives her this buff, guys. When she casts her ultimate ability, allied heroes except herself, so she doesn't get the buff, but gain 20% for 8 seconds. You can see right here on the bottom, which is very cool. And when she casts her ultimate, she recovers 5% of maximum health per second, so giving her a heal over time with that ultimate ability. Waiving the standard, she waives her standard to instruct Phantom Standard to charge with her when she enters the battlefield. That is what we seen when she first went in there, dealing damage. But the big thing in here, guys, restoring health equal to 70% of her attack rating for herself and allies behind the standard. So if she pushes that standard all the way to the end, she plants the standard. Now the healing is going to be there for everyone behind that standard, which is very, very cool. Then, of course, the healing amount is increased to 100% of her attack rating. So the higher her attack rating, the more this is going to do. Standard shield, now this is the non-passive ability. Swings her standard, providing a shield. That is right, guys. Now she has a heal. Now she has a shield, which I absolutely love. And then, of course, it deals a little bit of damage, but when allied heroes are behind the Phantom Standard receiving healing, their attack rating and defense rating are increased 10% for 8 seconds, stacking up to 30% of Joan of Arc's corresponding stats. So a pretty big buff to attack and the defensive rating. Then, of course, guys, another passive ability. All enemies behind the Phantom Standard, which is what she pushes right to the enemy side. This provides crowd control. So right there, stun duration increased to 2.5 per second. Whenever an enemy takes damage from the skill 3 times, there is the 2.5 second stun, which is very, very cool to see. Whenever enemies take damage 2 times, the stun is triggered and the damage is increased. With this, guys, PvP gonna be pretty strong, especially because she has the mitigation and the survival in there. Iris Standard, of course, this is what she kind of carries. After she places it in the back line, allied heroes take 6% less damage. The reduced damage is converted into the protection value. So again, damage mitigation right there goes to 12%. And for the first 3 seconds, she is immune to all damage. That is when she pushes forward to the enemy side, guys. When she places it, allied heroes take 16% less damage, which means plus 30 signature item going to be an absolute priority with Joan of Arc. Then, of course, guys, the furniture, when she reaches the enemy backline, which she does very early, she's able to cast the ult without using energy, so you're going to get a free ultimate ability. And then when she uses her ultimate ability, the protection value will no longer be cleared, but reduced by 50%, which makes this skill even better with her ultimate ability. So, all right, guys, so that'll do it for the Bountiful Trials, or the Arena of Trials for Joan of Arc. Very cool new support dimensional hero that we're getting. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.